It's now time for Equilinox. World is your oyster. Place plants and animals as I desire. This world is mine, and I hope you're ready to watch it. Ready? Here we are with Equilinox. And so, welcome everybody who's currently here. I hope you're ready to roll. So we're going to make a new world. The world's name? I own this. I'm not sure what the difference is between normal mode and simulation mode. We'll just stay normal. Water options, we'll just keep things basic. Normal, normal, normal. Generate this. Welcome to Equilinox. Click the flashing task tab and follow the first task to get started. Before I do that, I'm gonna give it a little zoom out and let's peek over our little plane. We've got a big spot of water over here, little spots over here, and some more large areas, and like some little baby spots of water. Just kind of look around to say, where do we want to start planning our world to be? You know, because I have to place down some grass tufts here shortly. So where do I want to begin with them? Perhaps we'll do it just next to the water here. Let's go ahead and pull this out and see. This music is feeling a little bit loud. Let me bring you down a little bit, music. My goodness. Getting excited. Okay. Baldier's heading off for food. Alright. I hope it's real good. Okay, so to begin a new ecosystem, start by planting some simple grass. Click on the grass in the plant shop and then place some seeds into the world. After a few seconds, the grass will grow to its full size. While you wait, you can select the grass in the world by clicking on it to see its current stats and other options. So go over to the plant tab. See, and as we hover around, we can see that it says environment, altitude, and unsuitable biomes. But the grass, it has no problem living anywhere. So we'll put it down right there. See, just ding. This is it, chat. We've begun our world. There it is. The very beginnings. We'll put another grass tuft there. And another grass tuft here. And then we just have to wait for it to grow. And see, there's this little fast forward icon. I can click that to speed ahead. First, I want to peek. Can I? No, I don't think I can name plants, unfortunately. You can see that I have remove many, view transplant. So, boom. We have got a fully grown grass tuft. Now it wants us to have a fully grown daisy. Time to add some color into the world. Buy a flower from the shop and plant it. Plants in Equilinox slowly spread over the local area, so soon enough you'll have a small patch of grass and flowers. No need to buy more, they'll reproduce on their own. That's right, guess what? This is a grass growing stream now. This is all we're going to do the entire time is just stare at this one spot of grass and go, wow, look at it go. Let's measure its height, it's here now, and then we'll do little markers. Look, we can see the ground turning green around it, because wow. That's basically all grass too. Uh-oh. The daisy, not very into this area. I think it might want things greener, but I can see a spot that says 60% here. I'll slap it down right here. And there's our daisy. By the way, hello there, a Fleetle Deedle, and call Mimo, and welcome to the stream. Me eat green dirt? I look down at the ground. I look back at you. Oh, I mean, nothing's stopping you from eating the dirt. And I guess if you're some of the grass that's growing here, you probably want to eat it. Yes, this is grass. But look at it. Look at the color of this grass. I've never seen a more perfect shade of green. It is like the plants are dancing too because of the wind. Yes, yes. Now I've completed this next task. That daisy one, because those flowers, the one daisy I planted, it spread more. So now we've got our next task to grow a tree. You'll notice that the terrain has turned green, and this is because the grass and daisies here have created a grassland biome. Different species like living in different biomes, and you can check their preferences in the species info panel. Grow a tree in the new grassland biome at a suitable altitude for this task. Alright, let's take a look at this oak tree then. Oh, it loves it here. Look at that. Environment, 100%. Altitude, good. Suitable biome, 100%. I plant the tree. This tree, is it that the flower over here is giant? Or is the tree just very tiny? Because right now they're about the same size. Imagine being such a powerful daisy. You're the same size as a tree. You, the daisy, look at the tree. Pathetic. Tree, you think you're so powerful and cool? Well, guess what? You're smaller than I am, so, get fucked. The little sapling is waving to the daisy. I don't think the daisy wants to be friends, though. The daisy sounded a little bit rude to the tree. The sapling tree over here, probably crying now because it doesn't have any friends either. It thought it was going to be able to befriend the daisy, but no. The daisy hates him. Oh. Can I name tree? No. Tree name's not an option. I can't click on it, and we can see here, health, environment. Here's its age. Growth is at 26%. We want it at 50, so we'll just go ahead and zoom right on. When you look at Big Tree, remember that it was once your height? Smile. It's true, the daisy was over here making fun of the tree. But look at Tree now. Tree looks down at Daisy. Daisy looks up at Tree. Daisy begins to sweat. Tree, I hope you won't hold it against me when I called you pathetic, right? Tree doesn't respond. Doesn't even look at Daisy. It sheds a little tear as it recalls the harsh worlds in its youth. And the tree is now good, so we're gonna claim reward onto that. So we need a grass tuft population of up to 50 here, and look at that, we're gonna be able to have some sheep now. Time for some animals. Create a herd of sheep and ensure that they are satisfied with their environment and have enough to eat. Information about their preferred surroundings and diet can be found in the species information panel. Healthy, happy animals provide you with a regular income of DP, which I think might have stood for diversity points. Yes, diversity points. And you can see that they have different costs. Sheep costs 750 diversity points. So in order to upgrade, I guess quote unquote upgrade, if it's really, what do they call it? Evolve? I think they just have it, yeah. If I want to evolve my daisy into a tulip, that costs points. If I wanted to change the color of my daisy, that costs diversity points also. Did that daisy die? If you were watching a daisy grow, enjoying, being happy, going, yeah, look at that daisy get a little bit bigger. Oh, I love that daisy. And then it just disappears, then yes, it died. Daisy just went to take a dirt nap. A permanent one. Here we go. Let's see if we can find the perfect spot to place down this sheep. I think I need to put down a little bit more grass so I can spread the biome area, because you can see right now, chat, it's pretty contained to a tiny area here. The grass only spreads so fast, you know? We'll go ahead and stick sheep down there. And I put down 2 sheep. I was hoping I was going to get 2 different colors of it, but I've only got 1. If I go over here, you can see that there's different colors. There's white, natural color 2, brown, gray, blah, blah, blah. Some of them you will only be able to get, like here, with dark purple. You would only be able to obtain that if you so chose to start trying to evolve for that color, or if they just randomly mutate with that color. But notice the cost on this. 957K. That means 957,000 diversity points to unlock it. And right now, I've got 2,000 with a whopping 36 DP per minute. So that dark purple would not be happening anytime soon. Does the grass grow better by the water? I don't think it makes any difference for the grass. But we can put this one little grass tuft over here a little bit closer to the water. Yeah, the dark purple then does become a very rich color because it's so expensive. Don't bully the tree. Wake up. Me? Is this the only way I can talk to you? Wake up? I mean, yeah, generally the only way you can talk to people is if they are awake. If you've ever tried talking to someone who is asleep, you won't have much success. If they do respond to you at all while they're sleeping, it's probably just your imagination and they're just talking in their sleep, and they just happen to sound like they're responding to you. Okay. So, our task was to get 3 sheep, I believe. So we need 1 more. Oh, grass tufts just got to a population of 50. Go ahead and claim our reward. You can use your current wildlife to unlock new species. Select a grass tuft in the world and go to the evolution tab. You can then pay some DP to start evolving the wheat species. You'll need to meet certain requirements for the evolution process to begin. In this case, you'll need some stones nearby. Alright, so you can observe when I click this grass tuft, and if I were to click on the wheat, it has its requirements listed here. Nearby species, stone, and there aren't any rocks nearby, which is why they were telling us that we're going to need to put some down. So we go 1, 2, 3, just all in a line. Beautiful. That sheep just fucking devoured that grass tuft too, ending its life. That also reminds me, as I go over, here it is. This sheep's name is currently Jamal. We're gonna go ahead and change that. And I see right now, Chip is the first person who has sent the most recent message, so you'll be 1 sheep. And then over here, Maddie, now being renamed. GB talking just before him. Let's say 5 E's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we've got GB and unlocking Chip are our 2 sheep. And as we get more animals, we'll name more. So don't worry, chat. If you want in too, we'll get more animals and you'll be able to get in. Now, this grass tuft has most life, so we'll use it to start evolving for the wheat. And I'll go ahead and peek at my tasks at the same time. So we want some light blue daisies, I say. So maybe not this one, because it's getting kind of old. This daisy, however, still youth. It's only 1.6 hours old. So let's start working on evolving it. You can go, they have like this, what tab are they? The traits. And when you check the selective breeding, it allows you to make some modifications to whatever it has listed here. Daisies have size, color, and edibility. And depending on what exactly you're looking at, the sheep, daisies, they have different options. And selective breed. Uh-oh. That grass that was evolving the wheat just died, so we're gonna have to restart it. You can see it now is paused at 46%. One of those stones is not close enough to that grass tuft, so we can't use it. This grass tuft, however, is fine, so we're going to continue evolving with this grass tuft. Wheat wiped out. That wheat never even existed. It was still evolving from some grass. So we didn't have any wheat at all yet. Those sheeps have hops? That's right. The sheep don't walk around. They hop around. And hello there, Pyro, and welcome to the stream. Oh, where was I? I was wanting to take one of these daisies, selective breed it, and change its color over here to light blue. And I do have enough DP for it also. We'll just buy that. And this daisy itself will not suddenly become blue. That's not how it works. They'll just suddenly be like, boom, light blue daisy. So we just have to wait until we get some blue ones. And there we go. We have successfully evolved a wheat. And you see this little star indicator? That's to say, hey, it's right here. There's the wheat. Where do you want to put it? And since the wheat does want the stone, we're going to go place it over here near the stones. See, wheat, very healthy. Great environment, first generation, almost an hour old. And I think we just had another sheep be born. Yes, there it is. See? Tiny. Current action, following the parent. Its current name is Skipper, but that's getting renamed there. Alright, Skelly is next up. Can I fit the full name? Nope. I do like Wellington Skell, though. That's pretty good. We'll leave it as that. Named. Yep, I love how tiny things will be when they first come in. So here's big sheep, and here's little tiny baby sheep. Oh, little baby Liam. Just like the trees even, how when I first planted the tree and it was the size of a flower. Alright, claim the reward for that sheep. Still need one more wheat. I can see that it's started breeding over here, since it said that we had 2 and originally we had 1. Oh, see? Another piece of wheat has spread. And also observe, what is that? Oh, that's a light blue daisy. So the daisies have begun to spread too. Did you have a kid with GB? Yeah, that would be accurate. I used my feminine wiles to continue the lineage. And so, oh, hang on, do you see that? That's another baby sheep that just completely devoured the baby grass. We renamed Bridget. Bridget is now gray. How? Okay, that did change. For a second I thought the way I clicked off it was gonna reset, but we're all good. We are all good. Wheat population, done. Claim. Oh, look at that, chat. We unlocked the chicken species. We can get some. Now we won't just have sheep hopping around. We'll have some chickens. Hang on. Do you also see this task here? Control a sheep. You can take control of animals and move them around if you wish. Click on a sheep. Go to the Actions tab and select the Take Control option. Check the Controls tab for information on how to control the sheep's behavior. I click the sheep. This one's unlucky chip over here. Take control. I am Chip now. Here are the controls for it. I can move around. I change, there we go. Change my, oh, see that? Look at that. I've got little baby sheep following me along as I hop. Come on, baby, we're going. That's right, move out. Hop over to the other sheep. Yo, what's up, dude? I can also sprint so I can go faster. I can't hop backwards, though. That's not an option. And I can also baa. And whenever you can hear me there going baa, that's me. I can control myself. Help me, chat. All right. I'll free you. There you go. Keep doing what you want, I guess. All right, I made that sheep baa, so we can complete that task. And we've got 3 light blue daisies, so we can claim that reward too. And now we have another task over here that is evolved buttercup. You can now start to breed more and more species from the current plants and animals that you have in the world. Use the evolution system to unlock some new species to add more diversity into the world. If you're not sure what to evolve next, check the stats and info tab in the toolbar for some inspiration. Alright, so if I go ahead and navigate over to, say, this daisy here, it said we wanted to do a buttercup, yes? Yeah, we want buttercup. And to evolve the buttercup, we need a yellow daisy. So we're gonna have to find one. Here's the daisy right here. Good health. Young-ish? Oh my god. I can't believe how many daisies. Look at that, generation 10. I didn't realize how many daisies we've been through already. Ew. Okay. Let's start. Check DP. We got 5k. Yellow only takes 1.6, so no problem. Go ahead and start selectively breeding for some yellow so we can get some buttercups. And yeah, Tree Chan over there did just die. Just fell right over. Oh, wow. You can see the spread of the grass here. I should put a grass tuft right here in the middle. Like so. Then we'll bridge this brown area a little bit more. I can also grab the eyedropper here to see what the land is currently being considered as. So if I hover here, you can see that it's only 19% grassland. But here where the grass is, or ground, I should say really, is super green, it's 84% grassland. Yeah, the grass really went wild. When we stay over here and just are like super zoomed in, you don't really see what's happening. So then you zoom out and you're like, oh wow, look at all the grass. It's everywhere now. Ah. And here we go. There are the chickens, and we are going to want to put some down. However, there's something around that the chickens do not like. You can see disliked species, 1 out of 1 right there. If I go over here and look at the chicken habitat, disliked species, trees. Chickens hate trees, apparently. They look at the trees and they're like, ugh, this makes me feel small and I don't like it. And the chickens get very angry faces on them and they want to just leave. So we'll go ahead and put the chickens maybe over here across the pond. So we're going to need to start making this into a grassland area for them. We're going to need some stones also so we can plant wheat. Since the wheat is eaten by the chickens, and the chickens are going to need a food source. As an owner of chickens, 100% true. Know for a fact that chickens hate trees. They keep giving you written complaints even. Oh my god. I can't believe you're able to read those. Have you gotten practice in the language of chickens then? Wow. Chicken speaker in chat. I'm gonna go ahead and place down, because I'm sure there's gonna be some task requirements for water species. So let's put down some seaweed in the water. Just right there in the middle. Look at it. Look at it go. Hey kids, did I tell you about the time I got mind controlled by aliens? I don't know what they mean. No aliens here, I say, looking around, hiding my alien badge. Okay, and new baby sheep means new name. Kiwi there is at the bottom, so we got Kiwi Bazooka. Good. I would also like to put down another sheep and see if we can get a white wool sheep, so then we can have some black and then we can have some white and it'll look all nice. Nice variety. Your Honor, the aliens made me do it. The sheep declares within the sheep court. The other sheep look around and go, I think that sheep's crazy. Aliens? Most of these daisies do not have very good health. Well, I have to start evolving for Buttercup somewhere, and I think this one's the youngest one at least. So I'll start with that, and if it dies, that just means I swapped using a different daisy. I should probably slap one of them on selective breeding, because then it prioritizes spreading out that specific coloring. So if I do selective breeding over here on blue, we'll get a lot more blue. Oh, I can see there's also a little yellow daisy that was hiding behind the tree there too. Clouds in the water is a nice touch. Yes, it's actually because if I zoom out here, they're just straight clouds in the sky. So they're reflecting the clouds that actually exist up there. Uh-oh. These flowers just keep dying on me. How am I supposed to breed buttercups if I keep having my plants die? Continue on. Okay. Tasks. See, chicken farm. We need some chickens. Oh, and look at that. Our little patch across the pond, doing very well. So let's place down a chicken. And see, now the chicken loves it. Environment, 98%. Favorite biome, 85%. Suitable biome, 100. No. There's our first animal death. GB has just died. RIP GB. Whoa. I also like that the chicken that I just placed it down as an egg first. So now you know, chat. The egg came before the chicken. Gonna rename Zoe here. Do GLRP for that one. And boom, I've also just successfully evolved the buttercup over here. This buttercup, it's for you, GB. No, my sheep wife! Hang on. Whoa. A daisy has just been born with a strange mutation. Oh. It's got a unique color. If I peek over at it, it's not actually listed here. Usually they list out for the color that it will change into. Usually listed here. So we got a daisy that we can't even evolve for. It's not an option. So I am marking this daisy as a selective breed. That way we can get more of that color. So we can have some extremely attractively colored, sort of weird brownish green daisy. Though, at least in the actual game, it looks a little bit more black, which is a more appealing color. Oh, here we go. This is a new sheep that has not been named. Buck, now getting renamed to Veneer. There we go. Great. Uh-oh. unlucky Chip doesn't have much time remaining there either, it looks like. Yeah, kind of like a dark mustardy brown. Oh, and look at that! GLRP hatched from their egg! I take control. See? And then we can just wobble along and around. Go at high speeds, wobble very quickly. And make the sheep buck. Listen to... See? There went Chip now, too. The original sheeps are both gone now. Can't live forever. It moves like one of those desk drinking birds. Oh my god. You're right. The way it was wobbling back and forth. Alright, look at that! Oh! I had a task apparently for growing some seaweed, and I already did that. I'll go ahead and claim my reward, and now I can place some trout so we can get some fishes going. So we need one more chicken. We also need some red maple trees, wobbly trees, and some mushrooms. So, we want to go over to plants. I do believe we want birch tree. Looking around, where do I want to put birch tree? Let me see some information first. Birch tree, what do you got for me? Category, grassland trees, plants. Habitat, grassland, below 60 meters. Abilities, provides nesting spots for birds? I guess then that means at some point we'll have some birds that will require something like birch trees in order to reproduce. Let's go ahead and place one down. Put it right there. And then we also had mushrooms unlocked, I believe. There we go, right here. Button mushroom. Oh, also then the mushrooms, they like trees, so they're gonna need some trees to grow. So we're gonna place them right next to this oak tree, right here. Just ding. Look at that, best friends. Oh, lovely. The fish shall claim the waters, that's true. Hang on. Let's let them loose. Like as I'm moving around, needs more water. That water was not deep enough. It seems like maybe water might be a little bit on the shallow side for these fish. Maybe I'll go ahead and transplant a piece of seaweed or just straight plant seaweed. How much does it cost to transplant? 1,200. Fresh seaweed, 480. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a new seaweed over here. Water is significantly deeper, so I think the trout will be much happier being over here than over here in very shallow waters. And let's go ahead and also give a little look over our sheep and make sure that we don't have any we need to rename. Excuse me, tree. I'm not wanting to look at you. Uh-oh. Getting a little bit old. Oh, we've got a couple of chickens over here. Look at this one. It's so small. Okay, so there's GLRP. That means we're going to rename this chicken. Do lazy, shy guy. It does not let me do an underscore, so it's just all one word. And then this chicken will be named the biggest con. There we go. Hang on, and look! We just got a new chicken! Oh my god! This one just was bred with an exclamation point at the end of its name. Dave is really happy to be here. I think I might leave this one named Dave. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god. I cannot type in those special characters on my own. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Fuck. I can't name it since I erased that exclamation point. I can't put it back. So if we get another animal that has something special like an exclamation point, I think I'm gonna just leave it named that because that's hilarious that it got named that way. I can't put numbers, so keep that in mind for the future of the animals. By the way, hello there, Night Sprite, and welcome to the stream. Guess what? You're now that chicken. Wow, these chickens are reproducing very quickly because we've already got 2 more chickens to name. Alright, Pablo. There's 1. And Samson. Now let's see, because I'm just looking over chat messages. That's how I'm basing the different names on the animals. If I don't see your name or I look over and I say, you're already named somewhere. So, here is Unlucky Chip 2. And I think there was, yep, here's Pongo. That means Pongo is now GB 2. And then we've also got this little chicken and no new names from chat. Chicken Smile. Uh-oh. I like as soon as I renamed that one chicken, we had Skelly and Gray both die on us. Yeah, we have the Chicken Empire over here growing, and then we have Sheep Empire over here dying. And I also come over here to see a shit ton of mushrooms all over the place. Jesus Christ. Mushrooms are taking over. Alright, we finished our chicken reward here. And we've also got over 5, or at least we had in the past. Apparently we're not meeting that anymore. Go ahead and unlock both of those. And we want to evolve 1 more plant so we can finish off that task. So, let's grab another one of these here plants. Look at that. How about we get some wild mint? We need it to be 85% up or of grassland. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna put this grass tuft to selectively breed because it's the only grass tuft that's big enough. And we also need to make this area more grasslandy. If I go over here into plant species, you can see it spreads biome, grassland. So if we plant any of these, it's going to increase the grassland factor. So I'm going to place a, maybe not grass, we'll put a daisy down next to that little grass tuft. Then we can get some larger grass. And we can get this grassland percentage up. Since currently, right here in this specific spot, we're only at 66%, 60%, going down, not looking good. Grassland's pretty good over here though, but we don't have any large enough grass in this side. I'm back and spry, like a spring chicken. And you were a chicken indeed, so very fitting. So what biome is the mushroom and trees spreading? I pop up here to my plants. You can see it. Some of the plants I think don't spread anything, and there goes GLRP. Rip. That's foul play, Minchip. Just up and with the puns, huh? We'll give you a little clap there. I go over here and check, say, hang on, if I look, that's not what I want this eye. You can see it has specifically listed spreads, grassland biome. If I go over here and peek at, say, the oak tree, it does not have spread listed in any of the groups. So it doesn't spread any type of biome. If I go over here to woodland, though, the buttercups do spread biome. So by having buttercups here, it decreases my grassland levels. And rip, yep, we had another tree die. Just like some of the sheep. And even looking at the sheep, I feel like we had something like 6 before. Now we've only got 3. And none of them are babies. And hook you up with some pie. I'm sorry, Venair. We're fresh out of pie. Oh, I do see, however, we've got the sheep here. That's Athena. They're not named. So there we go. Graviton, you're now in. Okay. Also see that the one grass tuft I had to selectively breed has died. I can see how this has this little magnifying glass. If I click it, you can see the size of everything around. So we want to selectively breed this grass because it's big, and this grass because it's big. So we can have more big grass. Oh. Well, the one big grass is now dead, so that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and mark several of the larger grasses to be selectively breeded. What selectively breed does is it prioritizes the stats, whatever traits are listed here, for reproduction. So when new plants or animals start spawning, rather than opt for, say, this grass tuft over here, it's gonna want to use the traits of this one over here, because I said selectively breed this one. And there goes the biggest con. Another death of the chat. And slowly, even though I was trying to put in one of the plants over here, we're ending up moving further away. This spot is getting more and more barren, it feels like. Like, all of our larger grasses are ending up over here, for example. Slowly, we started up at the top of the hill, and we're moving downwards towards the water. We should, speaking of water, we should also put in some trout now that we've got seaweed growing in this deeper area. Trout? It's not very into it. What's the problem here, trout? What are you wanting? Liked species, water plants, suitable biomes, riverbed. This is considered a riverbed, but not very strongly, I see. And when I go over here to where these seaweeds are at, I can see that just barely some of the grassland is branching into it. It might just be that I need some more plants to be here in order to make it more waterbeddy. But I don't have much of a choice, and I'm just gonna drop the trout right in, and there goes Dutch Ivan. Also dead. You're gonna have to start Chat, you're gonna have to start keeping track of your deaths so I can properly number you when I rename you into the world. Can we smoke the seaweed? I mean, if you're this trout, I'm gonna say yes. Nothing's stopping you from smoking. Ooh. I guess being in the water's stopping you from smoking it. I don't think you can smoke underwater, because you have no way to set that on fire, because you can't exactly have fire underwater, so... a little bit of a problem there. I guess you could eat it? Yeah, you can eat it. GB has to eat the seaweed, so you'd be able to have edibles. Oh, yes. Oh. I can't name the fish? What the fuck? Apparently, fish aren't good enough to have names. Fine, whatever, we're getting some big grass now. Look at that, 1.1. Oh, not chicken smile. Oh, I guess there's only gonna be chicken frowns now. Oh. Fish aren't people. I guess not. Ooh, look at that. We're back up at the top of the hill with a size 1.09. Not enough grassland though. Need to identify one of these here grass tufts that are in. Oh my god. I think these are all the chickens. I don't think the chickens live as long as the sheep, so we're having a lot more chat member death over here. So I bet as we're looking at the chickens, they're all gonna be new. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 eggs all ready to go. Wait, there's a 4th one up there too. Jesus Christ. See? Beanie. Didn't name them. Fucking sodium over here. Oh, there's GB2 though. Doing alright. I think GB2 might be the only chicken. Oh, no, we have Chip here also. Alright, let's go ahead and name these guys. Already got GB, so we're gonna have other GB. And I'm gonna go ahead and name the younger ones. Rename Bruiser. Boom. Dexter. I don't need no scientists over here. Hang on. V2.0. Oh, I can't do periods. Goddamn. I guess just V2 then. Okay. And do we have any eggs? I'm not. Wait, there's one egg. Edsel? Interesting. Alright. No Dexter or Dee Dee, that's right. Keep them out of here. They'll only cause problems. What are we gonna name this chicken then? Because I don't see anyone in chat. His name was Edsel, so it's now Eggsel. How's Fish doing? Oh, look, Fish has friend now. 1 fish, 2 fish. Look at him go. Do I have any other kind of plants that I can put down? Doesn't look like it. However, uh-oh, there goes Chip too. Seaweed's almost down. There we go, this seaweed's pretty good. Kelp. 1.04x. So we need to focus on some of the larger seaweeds then. Oh, don't selectively breed that. Let's check for size. And the biggest seaweed we're seeing here is the 1.0, 1.0, so we'll mark them to selectively breed. We'll see if we can get some larger seaweeds going. Alright, back to Hilltop. We can check these grass tufts for size. Okay. We got a couple of big sizes now. But we need it to be grassland enough. These buttercups are fucking me over and making things way too woodlanding. Like, look at all this woodland because of them. God damn it. Grassland, 55, 55. We need more. That's what we need to do. We just need to put down more plants that spread grassland. So if we do spreads biome, grassland. But I don't really want to put down these daisies because it's gonna throw off my color, and I want more mud. More mud daisies. However, what I can do is remove the buttercups. So there's not really much of a point in transplanting them with how expensive it is, and all of my buttercups are normal anyway. We're gonna remove many. If I remove many in this manner, does it remove just everything in this circle or only buttercups? We're about to find out. Oh, well, that answers that. Remove specifically buttercups. Gonna just remove them all from around here. No buttercups allowed. There we go. And maybe then we can plant some buttercups off somewhere else to start up a woodland biome. Like, maybe over here with this tiny spot of water. Though maybe it'll be too close and the woodland will start wanting to overtake that. Who knows? Since this spreads grassland, I don't know if we want specifically to have any grass tufts. I'm not sure if grass tufts are needed or not. We'll go ahead and put down the buttercups then. Just like so. Need a biome of nothing but carnivores down the line? I don't think carnivore is a biome. I think carnivores would say have a suitable biome, grassland, rather than this wolf, suitable biome, carnivore. A field of carnivorous plants? More people in chat dying, I see too. Emperor Bill, oh my god. Chat, check it out. We've got an emperor in our sheep pack. Ooh, do you think he'll take an autograph? Or do you think it's just, say, money? You know, like a dollar bill. I eye Emperor Bill suspiciously. Saucepan? Really? A randomly named sheep just came out named as Saucepan? How about you, sheep? Oh, apparently all of my chat member named sheep have all died, because I'm only seeing 3 sheep and none of them are named after chat. Let's go ahead and change Boozer over here. Saucepan is a pretty cute sheep name, honestly. I prefer Emperor Bill. Thank you. Did Night Sprite 2 die yet? I don't recall. I don't think we have a new Veneer yet, do we? Here's Veneer 2. So much grass. I think this entire center area is missing grass. Like, I can see size 1.04, just everything around. Since all of the grass is getting size markered, I think it's because all my sheep are hanging out right here, so they're just eating the grass as it grows. Oh wow, this is a huge grass over here. Put that on selective breed. I'm going to just rush around here, slap all of these larger grasses, so I can get some big grass growing. I could even run around and kill the smaller grass spots. No more small grass, big grass only. Tiny, pathetic grass. Oh, hang on, there's a size 1.07. Get that one going. There we are. Now we'll just go ahead and give them a minute. Except for this grass right here, which I want to kill. There we go. And let's see, because 0.96 is awfully Awfully small. Watch one of the requirements be for evolution be tiny grass. Then I'm gonna have to go find a different spot to start working on them. Seeing as over here, we're focusing so hard on big grass, I should also selectively breed some of these daisies. So we can continue on our course of mud daisies. Oh, and rip, there goes other Wellington. And look, we've got a couple of new fish going over here too. How's the size looking on these? It looks like they're too small still. We'll go ahead and mark the larger grasses to selectively breed. I'm gonna kill this 0.97 because it's so small. And I might go ahead and... Oh. Getting larger grass. Might put down, say, a seaweed over here to try and spread the area a little bit. I don't want to grab from over here, though. I was considering, maybe do I want to transplant? But these guys aren't very big, so I think I'm going to pass on them. Oh, see? Here's a size 0.05. Want that. So I'm going to unselectively breed the 1.01 since it's on the smaller side. And there goes GBF6. Oh my god. I have so many chickens over here. I feel like I should probably plant some more wheat. Otherwise, they're gonna end up just starving themselves because there's gonna be so many fucking chickens. Where is the wheat? There we are. Not enough stones around. Okay, what I need to do probably then is just place some more stones so the wheat can be happy. Okay. Then I can grab some wheat. So and one more in the middle of these guys. Another Wellington becomes a Skellington. Wah, wah. Curly, Winston, Miles, Patsy, Jerry. Oh look, Gray 423V2 is still alive. For a little bit. Tex. Oh, see, there's Night Sprite too. Jerry, Winston, Harley, Rolex. Rolex like watches? Okay, Roscoe looks like they're on the younger side. We'll go ahead and rename Roscoe. This looks neat. As Musclewort wanders in. You're now a chicken. Hello there, Musclewort, and welcome to the stream. This is Equilinox, a world of my making. I can change their names for the animals. I can choose what plants to put down. I can choose what animals to put down. And let's see, sizes. Still wanting to prioritize big seaweed. Selectively breed the big ones. So we're going to not get any of the 1.02s. We're just going to grab the 1.04. I saw that there was a 1.05 and it looks like it died, which is unfortunate. And there goes Night Sprite 2 there. I survived and I'm dead. That would figure. Oh, yep, and there went that seaweed. Keep getting big, seaweed, thanks. I move back over to grass. How's grass looking? There are a lot of large grasses now. I don't think there's really any. There's that one, I guess. Small grass over here now, but we need that 85% grassland in order to spread. Let me go back up. Spreads biome, grassland. Could put down some wheat, maybe. It'd be nice if I could get some, Maybe what I'll do is I'll try for some tulips. Already got some daisies down here currently. Tulips looks like they need to be light blue. And there goes gray. We're born just to die. I haven't been rebirthed in so long. Well, partially, whenever I rename the animals, I look over at chat to to look for the name, so if I don't see your name, you're not gonna get renamed in. For the twisted amusement of some sort of cacophonous sound, noise in the distance. What could be causing that noise, I say? Shifty eyes. I was just on one of those flowers. I think it died on me while I was selected. Oops. Let's do some selective breeding to make this here blue. Oh, there we go, light blue. Seeing as all of my blue ones died off because I think I was selectively breeding the mud ones too hard, which I do still want to keep. How did I come up with my name? There was a point in time where I was sort of shifting to maybe using the name Distance because I was like, I want to make kind of a game. I need to have some sort of naming action around this name, you know, some sort of faux company whatever to use. And so I went with Distance. And I even tried being able to use Distance with the I part being either a 1 or an exclamation point. That tended to be taken. So when I was making my Twitch account, I was like, okay, I need something to go after or paired with Distance. And I was thinking there's the gorilla song that's like the fire coming out of a monkey's head. There's the line in it that is distant first, that grew under such cacophony it could be heard far away in space. And the cacophony was a combination of cacophony and catastrophe. And then from some other song by Marina and the Diamonds, that had like musical cacophony, blah 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 blah. So I was like, alright, Distant Cacophony. And I slapped the two together, and that's what I've been since. There we go, Skylar. I was trying to decide what chickens I wanted to rename here. Since Khan, you made the comment that there hasn't been another one of you. Here you go, biggest, Khan. I almost don't want to name the chickens after Chet because they die so often. This chicken's name is Daffy. There you go. Alright, I'll rename Skylar here. So be lazy, shy guy. Toop. That's not a duck, I know. That's why I had to add that chicken to the end. That way you don't get them confused. And so... For a second, I saw these two grasses, and I was like, did all of my seaweeds die and my fish are all gone? And no, I was just a little bit too far over to the left. There we are. Uh-oh. Rip. Muscle wart. And hello there, Nuka-Lurk, and welcome to the stream. Need to take a view here of the sizes. We're getting the big seaweeds now. We got several at 1.05. This 0.981, kill it. 0.99, don't want that one either. Keep with the big guys. And I can start breeding kelp. We need 2 large rocks for them. So, large rocks. Do stones count? Let me go into here. I believe there's, in this drop down, we've got rocks, stone, large rocks. So we want this rock. Bang, bang. There we go. Then I can go onto this kelp and we can start evolving it. Boom, no problem. And then finally, we'll have some new plants growing in the waters. We go over here so we can start evolving for some tulips. Very good, very good. The grass must be up to snuff or it dies. That's right. If you're not providing me with the types of traits that I'm looking for, you're useless to me. And it looks like the sheeps, the Emperor Bill, and Saucepan are both dead. Because we've only got 4 sheep over here. And I'm only seeing Veneer 2, so let's get these sheep renamed. Oh, and hello there, Finisar, and welcome to the stream. You're now a sheep. Fitzlurk, hello, welcome to the stream. You're now named in 2. And then we'll have one more sheep right there. Lizzie is now Veneer. Did the one, I think you were a chicken before. Veneer 2? I guess, oh well. Veneer, you're in twice. Veneer 2 and 3 are both still alive at the same time. And hello there, Randoris, and welcome to the stream. And look at that, we've got our kelp going now. But right between those 2 rocks. And we've got our tulip grown now too. This will be able to increase our grassland levels. Oh, we can breed it into a rose. How pretty. But we have to be able to get up to that first. We're going to turn on selective breeding for that tulip to try and encourage its spread. We are fine as long as we don't touch. If we touch, though, the fabric of time will break. Uh-oh. Better make sure we keep Veneer 2 and 3 separated then. Equilinox, become sheeple! Yeah. Should look at my task list, because I finished that one. And now it's telling me I should breed some rosemary. And I still haven't done any of the breeding for these trees. Or the mushrooms, either. And this one has 3 red maple, 3 wobbly tree, 4 wild mint. However, I haven't been able to get any wild mint or be able to start... Oh. Weird fish mutation? I'm not sure which fish it is. Is it this one that's the weird mutation? You can see speed is 5.8. 5.8. Size is 1. Color is just that light gray. I'm not exactly sure what weird mutation the fish has ended up with, honestly. It seems normal to me. Is it that the edibility dropped down a bunch? Is the color just ever so minutely different? It says it has a natural color. I think it's that it's a very, very light shade of blue, but is basically the same blue as the original. So it's like, hey, wow, look at this. You got a weird mutation trout. And the trout's like, look, I changed my color just a little tiny bit for light blue. Wow. Also, I just realized that I forgot to say thank you to Black Hat for following. It's appreciated. I just got a little bit distracted with whatever I was doing at the time. Oops. I saw you follow and I was like, oh yes, I'll say that in just a moment. And then I forgot to say anything. Viper. I like peeking at the sheep names. I'm hoping I'm going to get another one that was like Dave, who had an exclamation point. Daffy was a pretty good one to come out. I like actually that one is named Quiche. Because what do you use to make quiches? Eggs. Can I get some prayers for my internet? Asks Petri. Always. Thoughts and prayers for you, Petri. Alright. Why are you growing, tiny seaweed? I thought I had pushed really hard to get big seaweed. Oh well. Okay, this area is looking very green. Do we have enough grassland? 83%? Hang on. 88%. I look at this. Oh, that's wheat. I go. Oh, I can't just plant any grass either, because then it'll end up being too small. Oh, don't selective breed that. Check for size. I guess I'm checking size on wheat. That's not what I want to do. I want to check for size on my grass. Size, grass. Okay. Can I get this guy? Oh! Thank God. Okay. Here we go with the wild mint. It's growing. Let's get some action. Fine. Oh. Well. Let's see if I can find another bit of grass that's large enough and its biome is enough. We're gonna have to end up transplanting one of these guys. So we both need grass that's big enough. Alright. Let's go ahead and just grab some grass. Hang on. Oh, still not enough. It's at 77%. This area right here is extremely grassland, and I just need it spread out a little bit more. I bet I could get some more wheat spread out here if I had some more rocks. Not large rocks, but just normal stones. And that would help with the level of grassland. I guess I'll go ahead and selectively breed some of these larger grasses again to try and make sure I keep up with big grass. What I almost need to do too is make big grass not as edible as little grass, because then the sheep would focus on eating them. Ooh, size 1.08 grass. Ooh, we got a couple of size 1. Oh my god, we've got quite a few big grasses growing around here now. Damn, look at them all. Okay. So, let's see if we can get some grasslandy enough area. This one actually is very much that. Yeah, now we can continue evolving this. I wonder if I can have multiple. Oh no, I can only have one evolving at a time. I'm gonna go ahead and have this one do it because I think he's got a bit more health than the other one does. So we'll focus over there. The grass metrics are skyrocketing, that's right. Gotta bring them up. We also have this task now for redfish. Need 4 trout, 4 kelp, 4 redfish, 4 water lilies. However, I need to breed then one of those trouts to be pink. We also have sheep eat 1 apple, but I need apple tree for that. And now I think since some of the plants are dying, it's making it fall out of being in a grassland biome. So we're gonna have it swap back over to the size 1.06 grass there. Kill this grass because it's too small. Oh, dang it. Ooh, but we have a brand new grass right here that we can have it take. Oh, not Daffy Chicken. Oh, poor Daffy Chicken. What I should do also is maybe go ahead and just start evolving some of these other plants too. I'm pretty sure oregano creates oh my god, look at all of these buttercups over here. That oregano spreads woodland. So we're gonna want some of that. So we need some mud green grass and 2 mushrooms. So let's change the color. This one's very healthy here. Make this be mud green. And then we'll also plant a tree that does not spread. We want preferably a tree that spreads woodland. However, I see we don't have any of those. I do see this elm tree here spreads from an oak. If I go over here to... Actually, the oak tree doesn't spread woodland, does it? So I could just put oak tree down here. And we're going to want to make it into an elm. What does it need? It needs a little bit of a woodland biome. So I maybe should have placed it around a little bit more carefully, but I'm not sure. Actually, there are some areas, so I've just unfortunately placed it to where there's not really... We'll go ahead and just plant a new oak tree to use instead. Stick it over here where I can see there's several buttercups. Boom, elm tree can now start evolving. And I lost out on the one that I was evolving for the mint. I just need to find a grasslandy enough grassland. That enough? I think it needs to be 85. 85%. I think my sheep just keep wrecking my grassland percentages. Oh no, not Veneer 3! Aw. Did Veneer 2 die already? I can't recall. Alright, please, you're so close. Come on, Wild Mint. You can make it. I'm gonna go. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Have a good day, biggest con. I'll try to name another animal after you. Let's see. You know, Hope. Did we have biggest con too? I think we did. So that's 3. And we did get our wild mint here. There we go. Ah. Wonderful. Oh, we can get a carrot? Oh my god. What's required there? 3 rabbits? Huh. And extremely grasslandy area. We're gonna have to go wild with whatever plants we're growing so we can really bring up the level of grassland, since I'm having a hard time keeping it at like 100-ish%. And I like, since this sheep is already named Chip, we're gonna repossess that and make it the unlucky Chip. And where are we at 3? We'll just put you at 3. That's right, bunnies! That means we'll get some rabbits at some point. I wonder if we still have our unusually colored trout over here, or if they're gone now. It's hard to tell. Wonder... I need to just focus... I almost feel like I need to just focus on one area, rather than trying to do multiple at a time, maybe. We did get that wild mint going. That spreads grassland too, yes. Spreads grassland. We're gonna put these down so we can try to increase our level of grassland. And by opting for not grass to plant, that will make it so the sheep don't just hop over and just eat it. There's so much more variety in the stuff that's around compared to how it was at the start, and it's gonna keep going that way too. And we've also just got a birch tree that spawned with an unusual property, so we just ended up which the color isn't listed here. Sort of a very dark shade of green, very desaturated, almost like a grayish green. How fancy. Go ahead and selectively breed that and get some more birch trees of that color. We also want some red maple trees and wobbly trees. I believe those were some of the tree types that were listed before. So we need it to be higher. It says above 35 meters. And we need to have a different color. So this one's altitude is not low enough to start with wobbly. Wow. It has to be super low to the ground, huh? Man, what the hell? Can't even get that. And I did get the elm tree, though. Let's reposition that. Boom, right here. There you go, elm tree. And then I'll go ahead and put down some mushrooms near it. Mushrooms not very into it. Tough luck. You're going down there anyway. Trees or giant grass, fight me. Why do you qualify trees as being giant grass? We'll start with that. State your argument, your initial argument for that idea. Go. There way I can see altitude. Ah, down here I can see the altitude is just, man, this tree is just the tiniest bit. You can see it's at 16 meters. If it was just the tiniest amount further down, it would be fine and we would be able to start growing it. So, I just grab a new birch tree and place it far enough down. It's above 70% grassland. Maybe over here. The sheep might be close enough, and if not, I can have them hop over here. Hang on, this birch tree. Aha! Aha! Get started then. And I see there's also this tiny baby sheep, so let's rename them. Let's see, we got wild boar. We need to be in not grassland. Probably could put wild boar then in the woodland area I'm trying to start. We also got deer who wants to be in woodland, which would be great. I want some deer. And we've also got goat, which wants to be higher and also wants snow, which means if we want any goats, we'd have to fucking stick them all the way up over here. All off on their lonesome. What else do we have? We also have several mushrooms that we want to grow. We've got our elm tree going. Oh yeah, I wanted some oregano, huh? And I wasn't able to do that because there wasn't quite the right spot to start breeding the oregano. Because they needed that mud green color, and I started with some grass that was supposed to be mud green, and I think it might have all died out. I can see there are some grass that are different colors. Mud green is sort of... Hang on. Aha! Here we go. This grass tuft is mud green. Selective breed. That one is too. Selective breed. So now I just need a spot. Oh, that one just died. Well, that's not very convenient. So now we just need one to be over here. Because I think this area does not have enough woodland. No, there's not enough mushrooms over here is the problem. My only mushrooms are over here. Oh, rip Finisar, sorry. You just died. So, trees are giant grass, or is grass just trees for ants? They're both green and plants. Okay, and there is our wobbly tree. Look at it wobbling around. Plant it here. Ooh, that's fancy and very expensive. Okay, we're getting some mud grass growing. And hello there, Smart Eater, and welcome to the stream. Selectively breed. I was gonna say selectively bleed. I don't really want to selectively bleed my plants. Can plants even bleed? I guess, could you consider plants as being able to bleed? I know there's some where if you cut them or break them, a fluid will start coming out. Yes, such as sap. Or, you know, there's aloe plants, and if you cut them, if they're split, they start leaking a substance too? Could you consider them as bleeding? You know what? Just gonna fucking... Hang on, health's not great on that guy, actually. I need one with some better health. Transplant. Nearby these mushrooms. 1 mushroom, 2 mushrooms. Oregano. Evolve. And then we can slowly expand our empire of woodland over here. Oh. Apparently you can also get forest biome. I guess forest is different from woodland. We also need 3 herbs nearby in order to start growing a sycamore tree. I guess that means 3 different kinds of herbs. Starting to grow the oregano would be 1 kind. Let's see, small plants, herbs. Ooh, we can start getting some rosemary. What does I don't want to just slap that down. Let's check first. Rosemary, category, herbs, small plants, plants, forest biome. And if I look at spreads biome, you can see here's woodland, and here's forest. So I feel like maybe we're gonna have to start a new little area to be qualifying as our forest biome. Maybe put something over here with these other weird water spots happening. But then again, we might want to reserve some of these, that tiny water spot. Actually, as I look over here, this could be our future swamp biome, perhaps. Maybe we'll start trying to get forest over here then. I go over to spreads biome forest. You can see, and to also take off herbs. Right now, all I have that does that is the rosemary. So not ideal. I like, though, that I can hover over them and it tells me what they evolve from. So we're going to need an apple tree so we can get tall tree. And we're going to want to start growing this rosemary so we can get these plants too. And I think the forest wants to be higher up because when I hover over with this rosemary, it says altitude factor, poor. I think it wants to be up higher. Preferred altitude between 15 and 55. So I think this area is just a little bit low. Are there apes? I don't think I see any apes. I do see there's butterflies, there's bees. There's even that dolphin over here. Oh, see, there's a sparrow. Evolves from chicken. Hang on. Oh, get ducks too. Oh, the ducks want water lilies. I don't have any of that right now. The sparrows also want woodland, so we need to keep growing our woodland area. I look over here at my plants. What do I need to get water lilies? We need some redfish, huh? I guess that means I'm gonna have to start telling one of my trouts to become pink. You, trout. Color. Pink. Get working on it. Thank you. We can make our own aviary attorney practices. Oh my god. Drop down the oregano. I want some aviary attorneys over here. Woodland biome. I'd like to start working towards that sycamore. We need so many herbs though. Is it? Oh, I do think it just needs general herbs. Not necessarily 3 different kinds of herbs, but just herbs in general. Let me hop on over to herbs. I don't think I want wild mint because I'm fairly certain that wild mint spread grassland. And I don't want to mix the biomes. That one, woodland. So we'll put another oregano down right there. You, tree, now start evolving the sycamore. Thank you. We're gonna get some trees happening over here. I look over at our mushroom. Red mushroom, jungle mushroom, tropical mushroom. What's happening? Swamp biome. Ooh, this one does not have a specific biome. Oh, wait. Jungle mushroom only likes barren and jungle. Well, that's not very useful. How about tropical? Likes tropical and jungle. Well, I don't have any of that, so we're not going to be breeding any mushrooms quite at this moment, I suppose. Ugh, it's not just the mushrooms that are picky either, yeah. Everything's picky. We want this to be nearby. Oh, well, we want this to be nearby. Stop it. How am I supposed to bend the world to my whims if everybody needs something different? Go back over to the grassland where all my sheep are hanging out. Here's Skelly 3, Monty, the biggest con 3, and Ebony. There's more Eater. Monty. I think the original Fitzlurk he was a sheep, huh? I think you're gone. There we go. Number 2. I want different. Well, too bad you're a sheep. I like the woodland over here is a... No, actually they're pretty much the same. I think it might be the teeniest bit bluer, but otherwise is essentially the same shade of green. Not very different. Alright. Ooh, there we go. See, there's one pink trout. Which I can start evolving for the redfish. Redfish, get moving, since we have enough kelp growing around in order to evolve that too. And look back over at my trees. How we're looking, guys. Ash tree. What do you require? Not much, just the area to be way more woodlandy. We also need that foresty biome, too. What was it? I think rosemary was for the forest. It wants a higher area. And I'm pretty sure it wants trees. That's why it's saying the liked species is 1 of 0. Go ahead and start planting them at the top of this hill, I think. There's 1. Put 2. And then we'll put down a tree. Do I have any trees that fit? No, not currently. Unlocked by task apple a day. So, I guess we'll go ahead. What doesn't spread any biome? I don't know that we have anything. Spreads grassland. Guess we just want a tree pudding, huh? Well, there you go. complaints. We're just gonna have this oak tree being very unhappy right now. Now, oh, there we go. There's our new tree. Put it in the middle, right there. There's the sycamore tree, which can grow for a nut tree. Wow. We also need more areas, I think, with animals, because animals are really what give you that sweet DP per minute. So almost what I need to do is just make a shit ton of areas that are, say, grassland for the sheep. And just have sheep all over the place. Oh my god. I didn't realize how cool the birch tree looked. Why don't we have more birch trees growing? What do they require? Is it that they're not near enough to anything that lets them spread over here? I'm gonna go over into my requirements for birch tree. Doesn't say that it likes anything in particular, but maybe it's because the area around it isn't grasslandy enough for it to want to spread. So maybe if I make a larger grassland area over here. Go ahead and put down some grass to spread out our grassland. Put a daisy right there and there. Liked stones and flowers, huh? Alright, now we'll put down some rocks for the complainers. Alright, come on, tree. Keep spreading so I can have some cool goth trees. Make sheep lives better, Orion? They're already extremely happy, so I don't think they have a problem. I hate grass. I want more tulips. I think I put one of you guys. See, there's tulip right here. Maybe I should start breeding for this bluebell, though. Biome snow? Oh. Ooh, but this one? Woodland biome? How much does it cost to start selectively breeding for red? Oh. 400k, huh? I guess that's not happening. I guess I'm gonna mark tulips as selectively breed anyway, so we can get some more of those spreading out. If I put the size on the birch tree here, can I get more of an indicator of where the fuck my birch trees are growing at? Because I want more of them. Please? That's why I need to spread out my grassland some more over here. Can we make crabs? No, crabs are not an option. Okay, we've got our rosemary spreading out a little bit. We've got forest at 16%. Now, what tree was it that wanted, or that spread the... Oak trees are for apple. Okay. We go back up to here, then click on our oak tree. We can start spreading out for the apple tree. And then when we get the apple trees over here, we can put down a sheep and start evolving for the boars. Are there any carnivores in this game? The fox might be. The bear could be. I could see the bear is carnivorous. But it doesn't appear like there's going to be tons. You can see there's only 2 pages here of animals, so... not a huge number of choices. How are we looking over here for the redfish? Forgot to place him down. And I think if I leave him up too long, or the specially bred guys left out too long like that without placing them, they don't continue to breed. So then you place them down after a bunch of time has passed and their health will just start dropping like crazy. But I need one more redfish now. I'm also going to turn this trout on selectively braid because I think he's still that special shade of blue, so I would like to keep him. So then, if I go over to the kelp, ooh, there's tropical seaweed. Here's seaweed, water lily. Yeah, I still need one more redfish, so come on, redfish. Breed out so I can get some water lilies going. Then I keep the water lilies in order to get ducks going too. And hello there, Dagnardio, and welcome to the stream. Are you able to take control of the fish? I look over at fish. I select fish. Take control. I can. Look at me go. Left shift, look. And then I could send one of the fish off to their doom, too. Trout no longer wants to be here. He leaves all of his friends. Like, you can take control of them, but you can't name them. Oh my god, if only you could have multiple people controlling fish at a time, then you could have some fish races. Yeah, go on some fish adventures. That's where the real action's at. Okay. Now, ugh. Not close enough. I could have sworn I saw 2 redfish. Yeah, here's 1 redfish. Here's 2 redfish. So if I just kind of take control of this guy and send... Oh, rip. There goes Skelly 3 and Biggest Con 3 at the same time. Now I should be able to grab that and start evolving for some water lilies. Very good. Right, head back over here. Look at that. Slowly, the oak tree works away to become an apple tree. Or should send off an apple tree. Oh yeah, I started spreading off our grassland area over here. Oh man, that's super grassland. And fuck, this tree isn't doing too well. It's getting pretty low on health, and it still hasn't spread off any new tree. Transplanting is also kind of expensive, so I don't want to do that. Oh, shit. Okay, we need new kelp. It also has to be close enough to the dang 2 redfish I have. Oh, see, I've got 2 redfish right there and right there. But they're not staying close enough to where my seaweed is at for it to properly continue to go. And hello there, anime pest control. And thank you. Welcome to the stream. And there it is. Our apple tree. That should complete that task we had for an apple tree. No, it was sheep apple eaten. So now we're going to need to get a sheep happening up here. But that does mean I'm going to have some grass tufts growing. I'm going to go ahead and just put 2 grass tufts down. Try to keep it focused right here so there's not too much grassland spreading, but enough to have some sheep going. These stupid redfish keep swimming too far away from my seaweed. Here we go. There we are. Start going. I'm getting so close to finishing. You're gonna lurk? Alright, s'more, that's fine. Let's see. I kind of like the woodland area best. I wish I could spread it more. I wish I could do more of the color selections, but they're all so expensive. I need like 1 million animals out in the world to get them going. Okay, so we've got a couple of grass tufts. If I peek, we're at 27% forest currently. I look over at my rosemary. What do I need here? Spreads forest biome for this heather. What do I need to make more heather? Nearby, fallen fruit, rocks, and stone. So very easily, I can put some stones down. And then the next requirement would be some fallen fruit. So I would just need some additional apple trees. I just have to wait for them to grow. Red's biome, forest. Need some sage. Alright, rosemary. How can I get some sage going? Nearby species, forest trees. What counts as a forest tree? The sycamores, apple trees do. It's also saying that it is missing out on something it likes. Liked species and the apple trees like, I want animals to eat the fruit I drop. Please? Very well, apple tree. Let's put down a sheep for you here. There you go. And hello there, Sigur, and welcome to the stream. Oh, god damn it. There goes the water lily plant again. That sheep can be you, Sigur. And there went S'more. Rip. Alright, seaweed. Redfish continue to elude you. I'm gonna grab... it's so expensive to transplant. If only the redfish wouldn't swim so far away, I wouldn't have a problem with trying to evolve the water lilies. They just start swimming away and then the plant's like, no, but the animals all the way over there. I hate it. There we go. There's our water lily. What do you like, water lily? Spreads, riverbed biome. Liked species fish, so the water lily just wants to be near fish. The fish are the water lily's friends. Gonna need a fence to corral a pesky fish. Well, I could do that. And finally, the birch tree did send off a spawn, so now we've got a second goth birth tree going. Birth? Birth? Hey guys, check out my sick birth tree. It has babies. Birch tree is what I meant to say. Alright, 2 amp. Yeah, if I had a cage, I could always just corral all of the animals into a cage together and just relocate them that way. So, apple trees, you're not very happy right now. I think it's probably still because of a biome thing. The forest level is extremely low. The fact that there are these grass tufts hanging out don't help. And I'm pretty sure I had a rosemary that was supposed to be working on spreading sage or something. Maybe not, because it's not unlocked. Now we need 3 forest trees. Guess then I'd need 1 more. Because I've got 2 apple. So there's not enough. Does a birth tree eventually become a family tree? Yeah, it's like Skelly says. I think that sounds accurate. You can't be a birth tree forever, right? Now, I believe the chickens to make them into... Ooh! Ah, look at that! Wow, oh my god, I've got 4 water lilies already? Oh my god, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hell. Claim reward on that. That gives me a nice amount of DP as a reward, too. Oh yeah, I forgot about that red maple. I should work on that, too. Now, let's see. Red maple came from birch trees, I think. There's red maple, which needs a color trait of red, but also needs to be higher up in the atmosphere. And I think they unfortunately spread woodland. No, they don't. Birch tree, come here a moment. You don't spread anything. It does count as a grassland tree, though. Not the same as a forest tree. Oops. By extension, the oak tree counts as a woodland tree. Go ahead and take a birch tree then and, like, slap it all the way over here. Also head over here to see what counts. Sycamore tree counts as woodland. Apple tree doesn't have a category. Actually, the category there says woodland tree. Excuse me, rosemary. Forest tree. What counts as a forest tree is woodland. Apple tree was woodland also. Even though we got it labeled as that. Oh, you know what? I think it might be this. An apple a day might unlock the tall tree. I bet you is going to be what's considered a forest tree. So that's what we need. And the water lily growth does help. I could put some water lilies over here perhaps. Maybe like right here. They like fish. So if I go over to the water lily. This is as close as I can get it. To the chickens. It's almost like the chickens needed to have a little pondy area like I've got going over here. But then again, I don't think the trout like these super shallow waters very much. Why is the biome unsuitable? It probably is barren land, or you can see how this has grassland and there's the riverbed biome. I'm pretty sure the water lilies, if we go look at them, and we look at their habitats, you can see suitable biomes are riverbed, swamp, and jungle. Because this area doesn't count enough as a riverbed, it makes it considered a non-suitable environment. We'll go ahead and plant some kelp up here. And maybe we could scoop the fish up a little bit to hang out up here. Or by just spreading the riverbed biome a little bit higher like this, it might make the fish swim up here a little bit more. Should put a grass tuft, perhaps down a little bit further to count. Oh, what we need actually is wheat, because the chicken eat the wheat, so we need them a little bit lower. Let's review duck. All the duck needs is a singular water lily, so if we could just have a water lily here hang out and survive long enough, that would work. Okay, we're gonna take control of one of these here chickens and see if we, oh no, this one's Lola Rose over here is almost dead, so she's going so slow. Let's try a different chicken then. How about you, Snickers? You move a little bit faster. Actually, I feel like one of their traits might be speed, so it might be that Lola Rose there just had extremely low speed levels. Here we go, I've thrown the chicken into the water. Christ, that water lily is not near enough to be counted for nearby species water lily. Unless it's because the chicken's living over here, so it doesn't want to count it. If I go over to chicken, and I place this chicken all the way over here at the edge, I can start evolving it to duck. Or start evolving a duck. So this actually works fairly well, because the egg's not gonna move at all while it's an egg. So it's not gonna happen to, you know, wander too far away from this water lily and then stop the evolution. Chicken is equal to duck? Pfft. Obviously. You know how ducks came to be? They evolved from chickens, everybody knows that. By the way, hello there, Ribs, and welcome to the stream. Oh, look at all the fallen fruit now. Can I take control of the sheep and force it to eat one of these apples? Uh-oh, we've got a strange sycamore tree. Oh. Ooh. It's not quite white, which is one of the colors here, but is like very close. It's sort of a peachy tone, huh? Cute tree. Hell yeah, I want more of these. That's why I'm sticking it on selectively breeding. Oh, and look at that! We did it! We got the duck! I put down duck. We need to keep the duck near the water, so it can be near that water lily, though. This duck can be Dagnardio. Boom. I'm sad also that we haven't got... Actually, I like the fact that this chicken's name is Auntie Nora. That's pretty good. I'm sad that I haven't seen any other wacky names. Like that Dave exclamation point that we saw earlier. Because I kind of want more excited Dave characters around here. Oh my god, why do I have a second Auntie Nora? Auntie Nora, you're getting renamed. Alright, and you can be anime pest control. Or Contro, that's fine. Yeah, apparently there's 2 aunts. That's too many, we only need 1. I have 2 uncles. That's too many uncles, you're gonna have to take 1 out. But who is the real aunt? Well, I guess the chicken gets to claim that position. Dragster, huh? I guess that's gonna be a fast sheep over there. Alright, since you came in, you're down there you go. Now your sheep also. Let's see, tree. Okay, now we've got tons of fallen fruit on the ground, so we can start breeding that heather. Or evolving that heather. Fucking love apples. Well, let me see, Cigar. Take control. Can I force you to eat apple? I can have you make a noise, but I guess I can't force you to eat the apple. Go over to my tasks. Ooh. Oh. Unlocks guinea pig. Oh my god. We're gonna be able to put some guinea pigs in the world now. And why the fuck has the sheep not eaten any of the apples? Some trees and bushes can produce fruit once they are fully grown, and the fruit will periodically fall off the tree onto the ground where it can be eaten by animals. For this task, you'll need to get a sheep to eat an apple which drops from apple trees. I stare very closely at sheep and look at the apples. Sheep. Eat the apples. I remove the grass tufts. They will be forced to eat the apples now. There, boom, see? Ate one. Excellent. Now I can claim the reward and unlock the tall tree, which I can then plant over here. Let's see. Oop. Tall tree, see? Forest biome. I was right. We're gonna plant one of them down. Boom. Picky sheep, apparently. They prefer to eat grass over fruit. Weird. Oh. Rip Fitzlurk too. And 2 of our trees just died over here as well. Rip. How are ducks doing? Do I have ducks? Did all my ducks die? Nope, I just heard quack. Oh. There it is. The duck. Grazing. Oh, it eats seaweed. That's interesting. So I guess then the duck just lives and hangs out in the water mostly? Nature is dying. The trees just falling down, perishing. Alright. Also, we're slowly getting a lot of DP, and since we completed several tasks, we've got 44k going up there right now. Can you get froggies? Yes, I definitely remember seeing them. Frog. There's toad. I'm pretty sure there was specifically frog. Maybe not. Maybe it was just toad. Wait. There. So in order to get frog, we need lizard. And also have to complete these tasks over here. So we're a ways away from being able to get frogs. So firstly... Oh, you know, since we have apple trees and we've got our sheep over here. How do we make our change into having a diet of fallen fruit? Size, color, disease resist, speed, bounce, power. Maybe we just have to force them to? If I remove all the grass tufts, do you think the diet will change to fallen fruit eventually? I'm curious. Are you ready, chat? Bounce power is a stat? Yep. And by extension, then, that means it's something you can change, too. And so you could change and go, alright, start working on a 50% increase in your bounce power, please. That's right, sheep engineered to bounce to the moon. Alright, so if we want our sheep to start subsisting off of a diet of apples, it's time to remove all of the grass. Will they survive or will they perish? We're just gonna have to wait and see. And then we can also see if that's going to naturally change their diet from being grass tufts over to fruit. Ooh, the heather does not like this altitude level. Heather? Let's see, lives in forest. And look at that! Andrew, resubscribing for 12 months. Plant sheep? Now look over at my sheep. If I quote unquote, planted a new sheep down here, just... Ah, I see the diet is currently mixed. So maybe all of our sheep... Oh, hang on, but this sheep says diet apples. I like this sheep was default named Tommy Boy. By the way, can I say it there? Thank you, Andrew, for resubscribing. Very nice. What's our environment looking like here? 41. What does the heather like? Does it just like to be really high up? What's happening? Oh, below 20. Heather does not like to be high. It wants to be low. Which would be quite a bit lower, like down here. Oh, rip anime pest control. Can you name plants? No, you can't name the fish either. Okay, so these are all the forest. We've got one of the tall trees growing. Ooh, you can spread those off to other guys. Juniper and cedar, huh? Need it to be dark green, and we need some heather nearby. So we can start working on the color here, and the size will be a little bit slower goings. Dark? Ooh, that's expensive. I can't afford it, though. I'd rather focus on, say, breeding out the diet apple now. Aha! I start evolving for the wild boar. And hello there, Grey Wish, or Grey's Wish, and welcome to the stream. Back to cleaning chairs, just living the cleaning life. Think you could clean up my plant areas here? They're probably getting pretty messy with dead plants now. And skeletons, probably. We've had a lot of animals die. I like this little group of chickens that are hanging out here. We've got Walter and Tiggy. There's Ginny, Cassis, Archie, Beanie. Here's Curly the duck with Dagnardio the duck. What's our? I'm pretty sure we had a duck task. We need 2. Oh. Not very happy. He's low on liked species. What species does duck like? Water plants and... Oh, the duck's like, oh, there's not any trees over here. It makes me very sad. Very well. Have an oak tree. We'll put it over here because, I know the chickens don't like trees very much. And chickens, if you don't like it, you can leave. Like, just go over here and live with the other chickens. I should probably actually start spreading out the grassland a little bit more. You could put down some stones. 1, 2, 3. Put wheat right there. Drop down some grass tufts to spread the area, and there we go. The avians are plotting against the sheep. You know, that's almost what it's like when they've got this little water barrier between them. And hello there, Inflame, and welcome to the stream also. We're getting very close to unlock. Oh, I forgot we had the guinea pigs. Shit. Alright. Habitat. Grassland, forest, and woodland. They eat fallen fruit, vegetables, nuts, fruit bushes, herbs, grasses. Uh-oh. My wild boar sheep died. Well, you're taking over then. I don't have any animals here. And let me pop back up guinea pigs. Since it says they eat fallen fruit, we don't have any apple trees over here. That's fine. I'm not sure if mushrooms count as their own groups, but I do believe since we have some grass, and we do have a couple of oreganos around, which are herbs, so I think we should be able to place down the guinea pig just fine right here. Oh, I love the little weet sound that it made. Just weet. Looks like a good place for snakes. The snakes could eat the guinea pigs too. And yep, now the guinea pig joins the rumble. More variety in my world now. I like it ate the one oregano and it's like, yep, I eat oregano now. Just oregano, nothing else, fuck it all. Guinea pig becomes snake. Ah. And look, here's our wild boar. Look at him go! There we go. Inflame, that's now you. You're hanging out here, eating an apple, playing around, just having a generally good time. Right now we've got an apple every day completed. And now apparently we need to grow 250 apples. That's a lot of apples. And since we put down that tree, both our ducks are now satisfied. And we can claim that duck reward. And now we can have some jungle rocks placed down. Oh, we still don't... Oh, you know what? We have quite a bit of DP now. Can we start doing the red birch trees effectively? I pop open the selective breeding. I look at the red, 9.9 versus 52. I can do that no problem. I grab the red. I buy it. Also putting the other birch tree on selective breeding so it's not left out. Oh shit, you know what? Fuck. That's why I had placed these birch trees down over here, was so I could have them be the red color to breed out. So it wouldn't conflict with my cool birch tree there. So, oops. Sycamore tree, keep going. Thank you. Jungle rocks, make a jungle biome and put the danger noodles there. Aha! Hang on. I view my animals. We've got that lizard. We've got frog and toad. Chet, I have some bad news. Snakes aren't a possible animal I can have. Looks like we're gonna have to be snake-free. No snake, 0 out of 10 game, uninstall it. Oh. Oh. But we do have little baby duck. I like they've, got their eggs in the water? Huh. Could it be a lizard evolution? No. Because every time you unlock an animal or plant, they're already listed in here. It just displays them with the little lock. I don't think there are any hidden. So for example, if orange tree wasn't an option, it just wouldn't be shown here as something to get. There would just be blank, nothing. Yeah, no scorpions either. I think I had my other apple tree die, and this one's not producing anything yet. I need to make sure I get wait, hang on. That's also an apple tree. I need to make sure I have a good number of apple trees around. That way my animals can eat that so they don't all starve to death. Because, that would be bad. Let's see. Apple tree, where are you? Gonna put a new one down. If I was creative director, there would be something to eat the duck. I bet you bears could eat the duck if we had that. Just selective breed amputee lizard? Then that would just be legless lizards, which are not the same as snakes, because legless lizards are actually a thing. Snake DLC win? That is the real question. Let's take a look at the tasks. Alright, we can see the apple produced, satisfied wild boars. The wild boars aren't very satisfied. We don't even have one. What's making you unsatisfied? As I click on you, or hover over you, where did that information... Where was that listed? Is it in the, follow, remove many, transplant? So, if I go back over to habitat, likes, stones, and... Oh, there you go. Liked species, cedar trees. So, I'm gonna have to start trying to get big, tall trees. So if I take a look around at what our sizes are going, the sizes that are currently growing are all 1. Hang on, we've got a 1.02 over here. Selective breed. Let me see if I can bring this up by 8%. That only costs 437, so maybe 2? And we'll start working on that. And thank you for following, Bryson. Appreciated. I am a tree species connoisseur, Inflame says. Who is our wild boar? Taking an apple and delicately taking a bite of it. This is super heckin' cute though. Text big boxes being so focused. Yeah, I like the game. Obviously, when you look at something like the animals, there's not exactly a huge variety, but the fact you have all of these different areas to kind of manage at a time, it does make it rather spread out. Look, I love the guinea pigs. Ugh, they sound so cute. Jungle, though, I want to see. I look over at Spreads Biome Jungle. We need jungle grass, jungle flower, jungle plant, vine tree, ficus tree. So we need jungle grass. To get jungle grass, we have to complete tasks. This is boring and a bird in the hand. For this is boring, we need to make our boars happy. So we need that cedar tree. For a bird in the hand, we have to unlock or complete this is boring first. New petition, you should be able to name rocks. That would be the best, honestly, because the rocks don't die. So if I looked over here and said, see this stone? This stone is now Sigur. It would be Sigur forever. Board Gang is unimpressed with Pig Gang. Or do you mean that the Boar Gang is unimpressed with the Sheep Gang? Because that's all that's over here right now, and you're a little bit competing for what fruits are available. It looks like one of those apple trees just died. In order to get food, you're going to have to take a little bit of a journey down the hill a little bit, and I'm not sure you're wanting to with the way you're hopping around up there. Let me see about spreading forests. There we go, I'm just blind. We need to get some sages going. What's required to get sage? Forest trees and stone. So we need to be near tall trees. So if I go over here again, go 1, 2, and then I grab some rocks. 1, 2, 3. Then I can start evolving those sage. And maybe place down another apple tree, because I want to make sure there's enough apples being produced so that sheep and boar gang up here does not just die off. Placing some heather further down here would probably be good too. Seeing as, you know, the heather doesn't exactly like high altitudes very much. There we go, there you are, Heather. See, down here. Excellent. What does DP mean? Diversity points. It's required in order to, say, look at the tree and be like, you, I want to make you a little bit bigger. I want to change your color. I want to change your size. Guinea pigs, let's go ahead and start evolving. It all costs DP. DP effectively functions as your currency. And hello there, Tarank, and welcome to the stream. Now, have I just been attempting to grow this red for so long and we still haven't got any red birch trees going? Because that's kind of a shame. How am I supposed to get red trees if none of the red birches are spawning? Is the noise the guinea... is the noise a guinea pig makes considered an oink? I ponder this question. I feel like it is. It's very oinky. You know, that also would explain why they would be called guinea pigs, because they sound like they're making an oink. This game is amazing. I think so. It's very enjoyable to play, at least. I think that's why some of the traits are so expensive to make, is that once you get rolling with the DP, you probably really get rolling. I love the noise they make. I do too. They sound so cute. Ugh, adorable. Should probably put some more oregano around because they've got so many going. Let's see, oregano. There we go. And it looks like we've got our sage now too. Drop that down. Ooh, we can breed it into potato plants? What's required? We need some acer trees, huh? It also has to be super foresty in order to get them. How do we get acer trees? We can get those juniper trees, cedar trees. How are our sizes looking over here? I see that nothing is spread from this tall tree yet. I go over here and check out that size, which is showing 1.02. She's got 1111. OST is cute too. Yeah, you can see it has a whole list of the songs that play. And by extension, if you were like, you know, I like these certain tracks better, you can then cue them up in the order you like. We should start working on evolving some of these mushrooms too, maybe. But some of them would be a little bit hard because I don't have the biome, say, for jungles. Oh my god. Complete all tasks. Reward. 10 million DP. Then hang on, you've seen chat, right? A couple of you have at least. When I've gone into the color here, and there's the different options, there's some unusual colors here, like green, normal, orange, a little bit out of the ordinary. Just as over here, I have this peachy colored sycamore tree. I go over to the selective color. You can see I could make it even pink and cyan using that 10 million DP. You could start just having all of your animals and plants out in the world be super weird colors. Here I go over and look at Jessica, selective breed. I could get a light blue guinea pig over here. 1.4 million DP. Pink froggies? I wonder if you could make them pink. It only gives you so many color options. Oh, there we go. We finished an apple every day. Oh, that auto completes. Oh. So this is just a rolling completion. So every time I produce 250 apples, it just gives me 5k DP. That's pretty good. Like this tiny rosemary growing right here. Man, I spent all that money trying to selectively breed my tall tree here. 2% increase, and still, no tall trees are appearing. Hang on, though. Over here, I point. We do have some red birch trees beginning, which means I can start breeding for that red maple tree, but they also have to be at a high enough altitude. Is this one big up high enough? Might just have to relocate it so that's at a high enough altitude. Because this is way too low at 18. So we're just gonna have to transplant this shit. Which I think will mean first we're going to need to make a little grassland biome area for the birch tree. If we go over here to habitat, it wants suitable biome grassland. So let's grab the dropper here. This is only 27. This is 34. Up here at the top of this hill, that's high enough at 41. So we're going to make this a grassland. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to grab one of those there red maples. Or red birch trees, I should say. And bring it up over here. Slap him down. And we'll start evolving for that red maple tree. How much is this game? I think it was $10. Let me pull it up real fast. Will only take a moment. Yep, $10. Have I died already? I had to get a drink? Well, let's find out. I move over to the boars. We've got Doodles. There's Cassis. There's Zeus. There's Pearl. Not looking good in Flame. I think you did die. That can be fixed, though. Boom. In Flame 2. I like how dark the woodland green is, almost yellowing. This would be the forest. The woodland was this one. A little bit, just slightly bluer than the grassland color. Also, now I like this birch tree is doing much better with its health and environment. Okay, relocate back over here. You can also go ahead and speed along. Since I've been spending so much time just moving around, working on multiple things at a time, it's made it so I'm not fast forwarding quite as often. Guinea pigs, how are you doing over here? How's woodland looking? Little bit grasslandy, not very woodland. Let's see what spreads woodland. Ah, shit, I hate when I die. However, yes, the Inflame line now continues with the second edition. Oh, Poppy? How can I get a Poppy? Red color, 60% up woodland. Okay, let's move over to one of these poppies that are a little bit, or buttercups, that are a little bit inside the woodland area some more. Yes, we can see we're at 60% up here. How much does it cost to make rare? Ooh. Okay, well, that's not happening then. I'll just have to hope at some point I will randomly get a red buttercup. Alright, we do also have Snapdragon and Marigolds. So to get Snapdragon, we need to be purple, and I think they were also very... Oh, that one died. I think that color was also very expensive. Oh, actually, it's not that bad at only 20k. However, I also don't have a ton of DP, but you know what? Let's go wild, buy purple. Here's hoping for random red. Yep, cross your fingers, champ. And maybe now that I'm getting... that, we'll just hang out here for a minute and see if we can get some... Well, there goes 20k. DP. I guess I should have double checked what the levels were at before just putting on that color for selective breeding and wasting all of my money on it. Rest in peace. Ouch. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, no, that's just oregano. Wait, no, that wasn't... Hang on. Hang on. You see the color of this buttercup? Oh, hell yeah. I start growing some snapdragons. Thank God. I swear, seeing that buttercup die in front of my eyes before I saw anything spread, I was like, well, fuck. I should also put these guys on the selective breeding so I can get some purple buttercups around. And now that one's gonna have problems actually evolving because the guinea pigs are gonna run around, they're gonna like relocate themselves up over here, and the buttercup's gonna be like, ugh, there's no little animals nearby. I can't become a snapdragon under these conditions. And then it's gonna pause. As the guinea pigs just continue to run around going, woo, wee, waha, oink, oink, oink. I think all the water lilies over here died. Or have kept themselves much closer above all the fish. And there goes our plant that was evolving that snapdragon. Oh? I almost have to relocate in order to get closer to him. So I can continue attempt. Oh, wait, hang on. Do you see that? Oh, hell yeah. This one is definitely going to be close enough because it's basically centralized all the guinea pigs. Excellent. That's what I like to see. And we've got several apple trees going, fruit all over the place. Very good. Uh-oh. The one tall tree I had going for height died. How tall are you looking? 1.2? Not very good. Go ahead and do that selective breeding and try to increase the size a bit. Go ahead and put it at 10%. Just spend half my DP on it. It's the only way we're gonna get those satisfied wild boars. Now, in order to get those carrots, we needed mint. Ooh, there's our snapdragon. There we go. Wonderful. I go over to the plants then and look specifically at snapdragon. Oh my god, 6.6k now? It only has woodland listed for the suitable biome, so while I would be able to just nicely plant it all over the place, it is way too expensive to just grab out and put them around. I'm just gonna put them on selective breeding. Because what I was wanting to do was try and spread my woodland area a bit, but the snapdragons being that expensive makes them rather inconvenient for just placing down to spread. So I guess what I'm going to do is just maybe grab some more trees, you know, woodland, makes sense to have more woodland trees around. I don't really want to put down sycamore because I would like to have more of this peachy colored sycamore around. Or those mushrooms, they are mushrooms. So let's put a elm tree down a little bit further away over here, and we'll go ahead and place down some oregano nearby to spread it. Spread that woodland area. Oh look! See, now the heather's like, hell yeah! We love the altitude over here. We should put some more flowers over there, maybe a little patch extra over here. And so they spread. You get some barley from them. We We just need 3 forest trees. 1, 2, 3. I can start... Oh. Never mind. Here I was looking at that heather and was like, hey, look, we can get some more plants over here. And then it just dies. However, a new one just start growing too. So we could start working with that. But I want to pause here because I have been... Ooh, that one's 1.3. Selective breed that shit, yo. I was trying to work on getting something else. Oh, that's right. Right up over here. Boom. Which apparently I finished a while ago and have just completely neglected. Hey there, red maple tree. Already 50% through. Eucalyptus tree? 45k. Jesus. Well, what do you like, red maple tree? Suitable biomes, grassland, lush. Dislikes large rocks. So don't put any big rocks near this guy, apparently. Now we just need to wait for a couple of red maples to start growing, and then that will unlock the tree goal we had. Here we go, grassy plains. That's what we will unlock. Lush, do those trees have drinking problems? Who knows? I also see that all of my birch trees that were over here that I had selectively breeding have all disappeared, so let's recheck those. And I honestly would like to transplant one of the... Ooh, distracted. Redfish has spawned with an unusual mutation. We're gonna get a black redfish. What a rebel. It's too bad it didn't end up being light blue, because then we could work on an angelfish at some point. Oh man, you're right. Goth fish to go with the goth trees. Ah, as our sycamore trees spread, too. Get that guy going. We've got lots... No, I guess these are all oak trees. I was gonna say lots of apple. We don't have that many apple. We only have... Oh, there's a 4th one growing there. It'd be nice if we would have some more apple trees growing up at this little peak. Because then they wouldn't be quite so concentrated over there, but what can you do? Ooh, fern. Sage can be the potato plant. But yeah, it was the heather that I had been looking at earlier for the barley. And the one heather that was close enough to the trees to be evolving now has appeared to have died. And I wonder... Oh yes, Inflame, still here, still present. But also nearly dead, so we need an Inflame too. Oh, and Dagnardio, given a gifted sub out, which has landed on Dutch Ivan. Oh, very nice. Appreciated. Can we make sheep bouncier? Yes, technically, that is one of the options here in genetic power. You can see bounce power, boings, right here. I'm gonna mark this for selective breeding because I'm pretty sure that 21 is on the higher side. So by choosing that 21 boing sheep as selective evolution, that 21 should hopefully continue into the future. What are the stats for the guinea pigs? Well, let's go take a look. Excuse me, guinea pig. What options do you have? Oh, there's the rabbits. It's got size, color, disease resist, and speed. So you can make them go faster. Ooh, okay, so if we get 2 ash trees, we can get some rabbits. How do we get ash tree? Right here from the elm. We have to have 80% woodland. So from an elm tree. Do we have enough? I think the grassland from over here is starting to kind of invade our woodland area. We need to start pushing our woodland out maybe more in this direction. Just slowly over time here. So maybe what we should do is put some of these plants over here on selective breeding. And perhaps that will help push them out in that direction. I'm not entirely sure. Grass tuft should be destroyed, though. We don't want any of them. Because that's going to make the area be considered grassland, which I don't want. So, no more grass, no more grassland. It's all wood. Oh, see, now it becomes 100% woodland. Perfect. Alright, and then that will make it so I can actually start making ash trees. However, I don't actually want to put down or start trying to evolve for that yet, because that's going to eat up all of my DP. And there are other creatures that I'm wanting to focus on currently. Other evolutions, like there was that barley I was interested in. I want to try and get a potato plant at some point. This is all considered forest, so that's good. I like down here is considered much more foresty than up here. And this is grassland too, yes? So I would like to spread the grassland up here a little bit more. I would also like to put some type of animal up here, I think. Because, again, the animals are what give me that DP, not plants. The plants just look nice and make the environment and habitat. Biome area. Gotta tick them jungle boxes. Yeah, we needed to get those boars satisfied, I believe. And so we needed the cedar tree for that. Okay, if we look over here... we don't really have anything that's very close to a monkey. Like, there's a whole lot of birds. We've even got a couple of bugs. I bet you we have insects. That way the frogs and toads can eat the flies and butterflies. That's probably why they're there. But monkeys and lemurs? Nope. Because monkeys eat people, I see. And then if we needed their food source, then humans have to be available. And that would just be a huge leap. When frog? Well, to get frog, we need rabbit food, totally nuts. The tropics, totally coconuts. And also we need lizards. Same requirements over here for lizards. So this is why we need those rabbits. Ooh, this grassy plains unlocked us a tomato plant and unlocked the Mary Berry task. Let's go take a look at that. Ooh, berry bush? Have a sheep eat 5 berry bushes. Huh. It also unlocks the deserted task. Are we going to be able to have deserts then? Yeah, frogs are very advanced, it seems. Also, now we do have quite a bit of DP, so we could start evolving that ash tree. See, there's the tomato plant. Category fruit, bushes, plants, habitat, grassland, and woodland. So we could put this out with our guinea pigs out over here. Since it does require 15 meters for the height. There we go. Tomato plant present. And then over here with one of our elm trees, we can start working on the ash tree. As long as we've got an area where we can actually start breeding it. Does it say we need woodland? Why do we not have enough woodland? I can see there's grassland that's encroaching on our presence again. Fucking grass. We'll move them. Get out. Stay away. You keep wanting to invade. Stay over here, okay? You've got your area. Woodland's got its. Which is why I was looking at earlier what spreads woodland. That way I can put more of those plants out over here. Should put a buttercup down over there. Maybe transplant one of... Ooh, not that one. That one's almost dead. Ooh. A lot of the buttercups are almost dead. Hope these snapdragons aren't all going to perish from existence, because that would suck with how expensive they are. And it's like slap all of those on selective breed to try and encourage more of them to grow. This one's very good, so we'll transplant this guy to be over here a little bit more. It should probably help with this area being more considered woodland. So now we can start evolving over here. Alright, let's see if we can get those ash trees. Because I believe it was the rabbits? Yes, that require the ash trees in order to breed. So we need to get the rabbits so that we can get... What was it? The wild mint, I believe, was what was required in order to get the carrots. So, mint, carrots, rabbits. We need all of them. By the way, hello there, architect, and welcome to the stream. Grass rise up. I grab the remove tool again. I destroy the grass. Stay away. Alright, then I can put some of these plants that are over here further on that selective breeding. To again encourage them to spread out in this direction. Oh yeah, there's our ash tree. I'm going to put it more out over here to again try to encourage my woodland to spread in this direction rather than out over there. Of course, now I've put it down, it's like, this isn't woodlandy enough, I'm crying. Well, let me fix that for you. Go ahead and put more oregano around you directly. Really bring up that level. Boom. See that? 80, 90%. Man, it really hates it over here. What's the problem? Suitable grassland, forest, woodland. Likes large rocks and flowers. Okay, okay. Well, we'll put a large rock down for them, eh? Maybe give that tree a nice friend too. Do you mean the one? Oh, no. Looking around, I think all of the trees appear to have friends at the moment, so I think they're all good. Hello there, Dr. Corgi, and welcome to the stream. Large rocks? Ugh, I know. I put the large rock down next to the little water spot. There, ash tree. Ya happy? Oh, you know, actually what would be even useful is to go just, over into here, in my plant window, find the ash tree, and when I click on it, I can hover it around to see how it likes things. And it's actually looking at the altitude and is disgusted. It hates being this low down. So what I need to do, actually, is spread the woodland up on the mountain here a little bit. That way I can have the ash tree up here instead. We don't make mistakes, just happy genetic accidents, just like Bob Ross and painting. Okay, guinea pigs. Let's see. Who's looking pretty healthy? Biff isn't looking too bad. He's also not very close to the ash tree, huh? This guinea pig isn't too far away. Satisfaction, not good enough, and we also need 2 ash trees, so we're gonna have to wait a while, I suppose. I'm also now concerned that this poor ash tree is just gonna end up dying. So let's again go back over here to Spread's Biome, Woodland, and try to start spreading up here. Oregano, what's the problem? You're saying that there's not enough, species which are apparently woodland trees, so we'll have to put a tree up here at the same time. Alright, Oregano. 1, 2, 3, and 1 over here, and then we'll put a tree right between them all. And like so. And then that will spread our woodland biome up here, and then we can move the ash tree up over there. There's the berry bush. Rather expensive to increase over here. Color trait pink? I can have pink tomato plants? Hang on. Oh my god. You can have purple and black. Imagine. Black tomatoes. Yellow tomatoes. Dark purple tomatoes. Man, that'd be pretty sick. Oh yeah, then it'd be a whole different array of different tomato colors, and they'd be pride tomatoes, huh? Oh shit, 1.11 tall tree? That means we can get a cedar tree going. Oh, hell yeah. Start evolving that. That's what I've been wanting for the boars. I'm also gonna slap this guy on selective breeding so we continue to have very large tall trees. That's right. Enormous tree. Giant tree. Uh-oh. That tree just died. How are our apples looking? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Well, that apple tree just died. I feel like I need to make sure that there's just a shit ton of apple trees around, so my animals can eat the fruits. There's 2. Which takes us down on DP by quite a bit, but that's what it has to be. Let me go over here again, see what we've got growing for the plants. Don't care about eucalyptus tree. The birch tree, we've only got pagoda tree left. So don't really care about that. I like the sheep over here have just been hanging out, nice and happy after all this time. I like this sheep's name is named Teddy Bear. I like this sheep's name is named Voldemort. We got fucking Voldemort sheep over here just taking a nice nap. The sheep that shall not be named. Yeah, an evil sheep. Oh wow, oh my god. I put that tomato plant on selective breeding. I don't know if it's just because it got old enough to start spreading, or if putting it on selective breeding really helped it out, but now there's several tomato plants hanging out over here. Oh my god, ash tree takes 55k to transplant? Jesus. I imagine part of the reason that it's so expensive to transplant the different plants and even animals is because if they end up with specialized trait, like these sycamore trees over here, you can't just buy a new one to replace it, because it's just gonna be default. How's our woodland looking up here? Not great. How's the satisfaction of everybody? Nothing crazy. Maybe we should put some buttercups up here. Grab one of our purple ones, Not one that's almost dead, either. Let's see how we're looking. Want healthy buttercup. Healthy buttercup. That one's halfway. That's not terrible. Oh, that one just died. I'll grab this one. Just put it right up here, next to our elm tree. And then select that for selective breeding, and then it can start spreading outwards. And make it more woodlandy up here. Uh-oh. Oh man, I've moved the woodland up into here, moving in this direction, but that means it might start conflicting with our forest biome over here. Maybe I should have put, I don't know, the forest, say, out over here or something. Guess it's too late now, though. Oh, wow. Peacocks cost 101k DP. Jesus. Oh, I forgot there's those sparrows, too. I like grassland, forest, woodland. What do they require? Diet, barley, biome, woodland. So if we started getting some... Oh, and the heather is what makes the barley. Alright. Let's start evolving some... Hang on, checking the health. That's halfway. That's fine. Let's start evolving some barley. And then when the barley pops out, we'll stick it over here at the woodland area. And look at that elm tree. It is so healthy, so happy, unlike the ash tree down at the base that isn't doing so well. And there is our cedar tree. Now, first I am checking it. Cedar tree below 20 meters. Suitable forest, woodland, grassland, likes the flowers. So this cedar tree actually needs to be placed lower down with the heather. So, the sheep over here are looking around going, seems to be a severe lack of food, huh? That sheep right here, it's gonna have the same problems and it's gonna need to start relocating in this direction. The map boundaries seem kind of small. I mean, at the same time, you can see the areas I do have filled out versus the areas I don't. I think it just seems small, but really, if it was to be larger, it would probably be too large for what you're even able to really do. Alright, I have placed the barley over here in the woodland. What do you like, barley? It likes herbs and stones, so let's put a stone down next to it. It also likes to be below 50 meters, which I think I'm at, yes, 27, 26. Maneuver over here so I can place some stone. Ding. And there you go, barley. And then we just need one of our guinea pigs to live over here, and then we can start getting rabbits. Desert grass? Ew. I don't want any desert. That doesn't sound very lush and beautiful. Oh, nut tree, huh? What does that require? Nearby species snapdragon, 85% up woodland. I would love some nut trees. Because then some of the animals do like to eat nuts, and then that would be something for them to eat. But it's too expensive for me right now. That's selective breed, and there we go. Let's go ahead and maybe... Actually, I'm going to go over here and peek this area. You know, sheep, if you just walked down a little bit, like over here in this direction, you would find some apples you could eat. If you just continue to hop around up over here, you might just starve. Oh yes, they wanted cedar trees, huh? Did I place down that cedar tree? I thought I had one, yeah? That had finished growing? And I thought I had placed it. Oh yes, there it is. There's my cedar tree. Alright, boars. Who's looking the best? Health is looking terrible on this guy. Well, let's go ahead and grab... I'm a little bit hesitant on Queen Bee just because she's so old. Actually, the age on this wild boar is only 12 versus her for 14. Ooh, but transplanting's expensive. Oh well, time for a new boar. See that cedar tree? Right next to it. What else does the wild boar like for species? Stones! Oh, that's easy. And cheap. Right over here, stone. There you go, boar. And now finally, we're gonna be able to start getting some satisfied boar. Look at that, he's so happy now. Inflame Ford, there we go. By the way, I don't think I said hello there, Dunder, and welcome to the stream. The sheep are stubborn, they don't want to leave their home. Ugh. That's what it seems like, but it does appear too that they've started moving downwards. It also looks like they've spread out a little bit. You can see this sheep over here, this sheep over here. But these two sheep are now hanging out at this apple tree. So it does seem mildly like some of them are kind of wanting to stay where they are, but some are willing to move a little bit for the food, but not immensely. I think I'm going to place a new apple tree. Does it have an altitude desire? No. Over here for the boar. Honestly, should probably put down 2. No, it's not good for my DP. Just basically spent that produce ample amount that I got. Ooh, we got lots of barley now. How's that ash tree doing? Ooh, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Only I could move the poor guy up here, but can't. He's fucked. Those are some fine-looking trees. If you mean the peach-toned ones, yeah, they were a random mutation. More apples, please. Don't worry, you just have to wait for a little while. Tramp? Oh. I like the idea of this guinea pig being named Babe, because then it's like the character. That's the pig that's named Babe. What is that from? Charlotte's Web, I think? How much does it cost? 3.6k. How much does it cost to move them? Ugh, 9? No thank you. Alright, we're putting a new guinea pig down to be up here. Alright, new guinea pig. Rabbit. So we need 2 ash trees, 2 sycamores, and we need greater satisfaction. And I'm willing to spend the money for one of these sycamores to be transplanted up here. Because I like the color a lot more than just the boring green. Babe is from the film Babe. Okay, so it is just Crate. Wilbur was Charlotte. Honestly, I always mix the two up because they're both about pigs. Both the tone of, at least for the movies, the tone of the two of them are very different. Babe is a lot, I feel, sillier than Charlotte's Web is. There's just something, I don't know. Regardless, I honestly just always mix the two up. How are we looking with our satisfaction? Yes. So now all we need is for Inflame to start breeding. We also have sheep over here. Sheep's name is fucking Fluffy. Alright, Fluffy. Do we have 21 boing sheep? It seems the one sheep that had the 21 boings that I was attempting to selectively breed for might have died. No longer here. Hello there, Slime. Welcome. I've returned. I sure hope my two timelines didn't touch. I think your two timelines might also have been dead for a very long time. Ooh, we've got two 21 boing sheep. This one's a little bit slower. So let's selectively breed this sheep, which is Schrodinger apparently. There you go, Venair. You've returned. I think these sheep are probably just going to die off now. And it's going to be wild boar only because they don't want to stay over here with the apple trees. I should also maybe have some more rosemary growing over here. Let's turn on selective breeding for the sage. Do it for a couple of the plants and try to encourage them to grow out a little bit more. I don't know if turning on selective breeding on some of these plants makes them more want to just straight up breed more. Or if that just makes their traits more likely as they breed out. That I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure that Inflame here was originally named Dexter when I renamed him. I like that he's just gone on to rename his child Dexter. Here's Dexter hopping around, hand of God points down, is like, you're Inflame now. Oh. Child. Born. Well, since I can't be Dexter, you're gonna be Dexter instead, alright? Be who you want to be, Dexter, my child. Dexter Jr. There we go. Alrighty, chat. I'm out for the day. Hope you all have a great day. Thanks for the stream. No problem. I hope you have a lovely day. Things looking pretty good up here for guinea pig. Got one sycamore tree down. Now we just need some ash trees, which were very expensive. So that's not going to be happening for a while. He'll inherit the name as all his ancestors. Inflame, in Fury, from being renamed from Dexter, is just going to start naming all of his offspring. Dexter Jr., Dexter Jr. 2, Dexter Jr. 3, out of spite. And then randomly, one of those Dexter Juniors will just become Inflame 5 after 4 dies. How are the sheep? The ones that were starving? Still living. It'd be great if these wild boars moved down here so that they were closer to the cedar tree so they could be happy too. But no, they're just gonna leave themselves unhappy. Go ahead and maybe speed things along. I like them eating the apples from the apple trees the best, because then it doesn't clear out all of my plants as quickly. And upon completing that apple tree mission, I'm gonna go ahead and put down another apple tree to try and just fill the area with apple trees. I think my ash tree died, by the way. Well, now I am gonna have to spend the big money to put down some new ones. Except now I can put them down up here, where they will be much happier. I wonder if the tomato plants would like living up here. No, they would not, because that's below 15 meters. This up here, definitely not, at 27. I love that these sheep over here, too, just keep on keeping it on. They don't have any problems. They're living a good life. No issues. Should put some more grassland type items down here. But I also need to not do that. I need to just have some more animal spots to increase my DP some more. And hello there to you too, Challenger Crab. Welcome. It is going pretty good. Here in my little world, we've got some sheep over here. We've got a couple of ducks. There's some chickens up here. There are various fish swimming around here in the water. I think I had some black redfish at some point, and they seem to have just bred with the redfish, or the other fish that were red, and have all just become a sort of darker shade of red. Mudfish now. So we don't have any goth fish anymore, nope. They've all died out, taken over by the burgundy fish, the mudfish. I like this guinea pig, I guess its parent technically liked barley so much, it's just named its offspring after it. But then here it's dyed as oregano. What I should do, perhaps, is put some stones out and around. Because then I think the barley will like that. Where is barley? Oh, 4.5k. Does like herbs and stones, so maybe then I'll just navigate back and grab some of that oregano and plant that instead. And then mark some barley to selectively breed. There we go. I think the guinea pig just ate one of the barleys I was trying to breed out. Whoops. See, and by having the stone out and around, it seems like that's actually helping the barley to spread, too. I should put some more rocks down perhaps in the middle then, huh? Stone, stone, stone. It also kind of makes me lose track. What are these? Are these tree stumps or something? Or, oh, they're probably the leftover apples, and there was an apple tree there, and it fell over and died. And it looks like we're at 4 guinea pigs down here in this area now. I'm putting in an extra S because I want to see when Sir Chomps dies, but I'm not going to change his name because I think that's a pretty good name. So now if we look, oh, I didn't realize. There we go, chat. We finished the This Is Boring mission. Now we've got some more tasks unlocked. So let me poke around. Here we've got the bird in the hand now, which unlocks that jungle grass. So this is where we needed the chickens to breed the sparrows. Use the chicken to breed the sparrow species. Once you've got some sparrows, make sure they're living near some suitable trees for nest building. Trees with long length and plenty of branches work best. After a while, the birds will start to build a nest. Okay, first, I've got 44K. I am planting an ash tree up on the hill over here. I need to also then check because it said it had one more liked species that it wanted. So I'm going to need to check what that was exactly. The oregano has something that it likes too. What do you like, oregano? Woodland trees? Apparently I need to spread those out, and veneer just passed away, so we're going to need a veneer 6 to replace them. There we go. Alright. So, lives in biome, woodland tree. What qualifies? I think the ash tree did. It would help if there was the category that like actually showed. You know what? I bet what could be, even if it spreads that, it counts specifically as that kind of tree. So we can at least look at them just grouped on this. There we are. Now, what was it? I placed down the ash tree, and it wanted something more, too. Large rocks. There we go. That's why I put down that one big rock, huh? And then its tree that I had paired it with had died. Well, there's a new large rock. And now if I go over onto one of these guinea pigs, what do I need for the rabbit? 2 ash trees. So now we just have to wait 800 years for the ash tree to get larger, older, bigger, so it can spread out more. Like then we've got 2 little areas of guinea pigs going. Hang on. Most of my tomato plants, I think, have all died. Poor tomato plants. I'm only seeing 2. There was like that time. There was a time where there was something around 4 of them. Now I've got 2. Tomato plants, how are you feeling? Oh, they love the environment though. They're doing alright. Other than the fact that a lot of them have died out. Population did shrink very low indeed. We need more so that I can feed the guinea pigs. Ooh. We just got a blue oak tree. How fancy. And I suppose at that point, unlocking fancy blue oak tree, it probably places things at a nice stopping point. Here I am making 2K per minute for DP. Got our boar mission completed. You can see the amount of missions that there are. There are 60 tasks total, with one of the tasks just being straight up complete the rest of them. So, and obviously, this is a rather slow burn of a game. And they did have different terrain options available, so if maybe you wanted to focus on just having a whole lot of water area, you could choose for your world to be a lot wetter. Different options for different tests, so if you wanted to go out and just relaxingly play Equilinox, especially if you're doing something else at the same time, seeing as you have to wait for you to gain, so you can gain up some DP, you can fast forward to pass the time. It's a nice relaxing game at only $10 on Steam to be playing while doing other things. So much to learn, such nuance, indeed. And then let me just then swap over to my ending screen. As a reminder, Chat's Choice has selected. We've got Reciteer and Item Shop's Tale as the winner for Chat's Choice, which will be played next Sunday. So I hope to see you there for that, where we take advantage of cash money and dungeon exploration to run a little item shop where we will make more money, get better items, go into more difficult dungeons, and so on. Reciteer is very good, I agree. So, chat, thank you everyone for coming out to watch. Thank you for those who have subscribed, resubscribed, and gifted subs as well. It's very nice, and it's all appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Hang on. Let me do some proper claps here. There we go. There it is. Real applause. Thank you, everybody. You're all great. So let's go ahead and set up raid. And I see Infernus is over there playing 7 Days to Die. So, go over there and watch him. Hang out. Warm yourselves up on his flaming head. All right. Farewell, everybody. Have a lovely day, and goodbye.